Okay. Hello, this is ZM88 here, coming to you with another video on SCP reading, or whatever I'm calling the series, I have no clue. Anyway, today is another mystery SCP, where I push this random button and it gives me a random SCP. Now, this is straight from the forums, as you can see. Now, let's see what SCP I will be getting today. Random. Ow, my throat. And today's random SCP will be SCP-936. Oh, Euclid class, eh? Let's see how big he is. Ooh. Ah, so not that big, but not that small. My God, yeah. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. It's thinking. Copy. Paste. And that. Going to this. Okay. Now let's. Oh, when this thing loads. Yep, it loaded. Yep. And this is SCP-936, a Euclid class. And let's see what it do. Whenever it loads. Hold on. Pause it. Reload.
Item hashtag SCP-936. Object class, Euclid. Special containment procedures. Specimens of SCP-936 are to be kept on the grounds of Bioresearch Site 104, enclosed by a fence to prevent unauthorized access, and watered daily. Approximately once a month, the plantation is to be screened for any SCP-936-1 by 2 D-Class personnel of adequate physical ability, and SCP-936-1 are to be harvested according to site plan. Harvested SCP-936-2 are to be incinerated if unused, can be fed to contained carnivores upon removal of seeds, which are to be incinerated. Following Incident 936-1, the D-Class personnel performing the screening are to be screened thoroughly for infectious diseases, and are to use sterile gloves and facial filters to prevent contamination. Uncontained SCP-936 instances are to be dug out, and any SCP-936-1 and SCP-936-2 incinerated. For purposes of containment, the Foundation is to ensure SCP-936 is declared an invasive species by local governments. A censored description is to be made public for this purpose. Description: SCP-936 is a species of deciduous, self-pollinating tree resembling Fagus sylvatica, inhabiting the region of northern and eastern Europe, most notably clustering around Ukraine. SCP-936 is capable of forming clonal colonies, the OL data expunged. It has been shown that the roots of SCP-936 are host to nitrogen-fixing bacteria, similarly to the legumes, as during most of its life cycle, the plant doesn't display any anomalous properties. Checking for unusual soil nitration levels shows promise as an identification method. SCP-936 is monoecious, and during flowering, specimens can be recognized by an unusually high male-to-female flower ratio. There are only several dozen female flowers, usually growing directly on older wood. Out of those, on average, less than 6 continue development, and it is rare for more than a single fruit to reach maturity. The resulting fruit, classified SCP-936-1, is covered in a green cupule, and rapidly grows towards its ripe mass of up 85 kilograms. SCP-936's foliage grows denser in order to cover for the energetic expenditure. Dissection has revealed the inside of SCP-936-1 contains a length of stem wrapping around a structure closely resembling a human body, designated SCP-936-2. Tissue samples obtained from SCP-936-1 physiologically resemble human tissue, possessing functionality in most aspects, one, with the exception of, and which contain a mass of brown-black seeds approximately 3 cm in diameter. As SCP-936-1 reaches maturity, the stem thickens considerably and the cupule wilts, eventually breaking and causing SCP-936-2 to descend, hanging from the stem, which in most cases wraps around its cervical region. The appearance of SCP-936-2 produced by a single SCP-936 varies in size, visual appearance, and apparent gender with no discernible pattern. The seeds within SCP-936-2 have a thick skin, and take approximately 16 months to germinate. However, if exposed to an acidic environment, pH
Okay. Recovery log. SCP-936 was first discovered near Finland and of reports of an unusually high suicide rate, including agent and reports failing due to signs including a number of new hanging victims supposedly discovered on trees in the near forests, and local countries. Their influence may impossibly to determine subjects a biohazard and has around a yard under her of a brown and yeah, I can't read this. So what I'm going to do is delete.
Recovery log. SCP-936 was first discovered near Finland, after reports of an unusually high reported suicide rate. Intelligence Agent S report has revealed this to be due to the statistics, including a number of nude hanging victims being periodically discovered on trees in the nearby forest, and the local cemetery, their identity being impossible to determine. Suspecting a cognitohazard, a perimeter was established around said yard under the premise of widespread bark beetle infection, and the site was placed under observation. During observation period, a new corpse was discovered despite security footage showing no violations of perimeter within assumed time of death. Autopsy revealed anomalies inconsistent with human anatomy, notably, seeds located in redacted. Agent F noted that all victims have been found hanging from a single species of tree, and a thorough examination has resulted in the procurement several samples of unripe SCP-936-1, leading to SCP-936 classification. MTF-8 spear hunters performed removal of all instances of SCP-936 within and surrounding area of 45 km². Obtained seeds contained at Bioresearch Site 104. Addendum 936-1. Experiment log SCP-936. Subject, D532, 25-year-old male. Graft, 100 cm square of skin taken from SCP-936-2. Result, skin graft implanted successfully. Skin shows higher mechanical resistance, possibly due to interstitial cellulose fibers. However, incisions take longer to heal, and poor resistance to UV light. Subject, D821, 25-year-old male. Graft, muscular tissue taken from biceps of SCP-936-2. Result, muscle graft implanted successfully. Muscular tissue appears to behave ordinarily, and has similar strength/volume ratio. Despite D821 being restrained for several days due to operation, implanted muscle showed no traces of atrophy. Subject D821's diet switched to protein deficient, measurements of rate of muscle loss showed this to be lower by a factor of. Subject, D231, 30-year-old male. Graft, kidneys taken from SCP-936-2. Result, graft implanted successfully. Kidneys shown to have remarkable liquid economy. Subject expired due to renal failure after 7 weeks. Subject, D512, 23-year-old female. Graft, digestive system taken from SCP-936-2. Result, graft implanted successfully. D512, instead of via regular digestion, appears to absorb products of bacterial decay, intestinal microflora changed substantially. D512 appears emaciated. D512's urine abnormal, further testing shows intestinal flora removes cca% of urea from her bloodstream and reprocesses it. I suspect the new intestinal tract isn't long enough for this mode of digestion. Dr. Subject, D721, 25-year-old female. Graft, redacted. Result, graft implanted successfully. D721 appears to produce a steady supply of seeds. Subject, D723, 31-year-old female. Graft, subject impregnated with sperm harvested from SCP-936-1. Result, pregnancy initially appears to progress normally. However, after weeks, ultrasound reading data expunged 01. Foetus artificially aborted. Note, this might explain why data expunged Gman, researcher Eisenberg. Addendum 936-2. Incident 936-1. On//19, one of the D-Class personnel tasked with SCP-936-1 harvest, later shown suffering from a rhinovirus infection, transmitted the virus onto at least one SCP-936-1. The infection spread through as of yet unknown means, causing a crop failure SCP-936, heavily delaying research progress. Removal of infected/dead SCP-936-1 successful in halting infection progress.
Okay, that was SCP-936. Sorry that my thing clocked out and I tried taking over for it. As you can see, I'm not the best of readers. This was SCP-936. This has been ZM88 punching out. Boop!